This is Season 3, Episode 2, the one SOP that changed everything. This is our Tuesday Tips, August 5th, 2025. So welcome to the Abundance Blueprint Podcast, the award-winning space where real stories meet real strategy and soul meets structure. And over here, we don't chase abundance, we blueprint it. And on this show, I go by Naomi Saadiq, but in real life, my name is Charlotta Denise Germain. My NPN number is 8573029. I am a licensed insurance agent, also a creative producer, nonprofit founder, and blueprint architect for entrepreneurs who are scaling ethically, building legacy, and finally tired of winging it. We serve all families, all faiths, all cultures, without manipulation, coercion, or shady business practices. Here, every story becomes a system, and today, we're talking systems. So why we breathe first. Before we build the structure, we center the mind, because when your nervous system is overwhelmed, your business becomes reactive and not profitable. So we breathe, not for the aesthetic, but for alignment. So inhale through your nose and hold it. Exhale through your mouth. And this time breathe for the future version of who you are, who's about to start hiring but doesn't even have a process written down yet. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's get into it. So what is an SOP? SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedure. It's not a resume. It's not a brand guide. It's a documented process that tells someone what the task is, how to do it, what tools to use, what the result should look like, and what happens if it's not done correctly. That's it. It's a map. It's your blueprint on paper, right? So why don't most small businesses have one? Because we were never taught to slow down long enough to write the process out. So we carry it in our head. We explain it over and over. We think that no one else can do it like us, and maybe they can, right? But what happens if they could follow instructions that made your brilliance repeatable? That's what an SOP does. So here's a personal story. I was losing time and money. I was saying yes to too many people. Everyone wanted a policy review, a partnership, a podcast feature. And every time I agreed, I had to re-explain my services, re-answer the same 5 questions, create the plan again from scratch, until one day I said, Naomi, this is chaos in a cute dress. So I wrote my first SOP, a 1-page doc filled with my offer, my boundaries, my timeline, my expectations. 2, it outlined who it was for, what they'd get, and how they could access it. And 3, I stopped answering the same questions 20 times a week. So how SOPs impact government contracts? If you're applying for grants and trying to win government contracts, hear me clearly. If you don't have an SOP, you don't have a deliverable. All right? Contracting isn't about personality, it's about performance. And SOPs show you that you're not just a passionate entrepreneur, you're a documented vendor. And when they ask, how will this be delivered? Who is your team? What's your workflow? You can attach your SOP and you're ready. So what to do with your SOP after you create it? Don't just write it down and leave it in Google Drive. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to send it in your onboarding emails. Attach it to your capability statement. Use it to train new team members, and use it as your offer template on Shopify or Patreon. And include it in every pitch or proposal as your process proof. All right? And if you're selling SOPs, how much should you charge for it? If you're selling an SOP creation, you should start at about $97 for 1 page, and double that or triple that, $297 to $497 if you're building it for someone else and showing them how to use it, right? You can bundle it with Canva or PDF templates. If it's internal, its value is measured in time and peace, not price, all right? So your journal prompt for the day is, where in business, or where in my business, do I keep repeating myself? And how would a written process change that? All right? Our call to action, our CTA is simple, right? I like to shoot straight from the hip. Don't say you're overwhelmed if you won't stop and organize what you do, right? Because you can't scale your vibe. I want you to text us, 813-859-3543. Or message us at info@theabundanceblueprint.org. I'll show you how to document your value, not just talk about it, all right? A few announcements before we skate out of here. Our merch is live with a purpose. We've just launched some new merch with our new creator, designer, Coco All Day. All right, so she's got some Yodo 810 shirts and merch out there and some breast cancer survivor stuff. So be sure to check out our merch on Shopify. Our new SOP template drops this week on Patreon. Our business bundle and contractor kits come this month. You want to join us at info@theabundanceblueprint.org to be on our email list, okay? And then policy reviews are available for all 50 states. And audience members and agency owners, right? Entrepreneurs, small business owners, people that are gigging and hustling, I encourage you to take a look at your reviews or have your licensed insurance agent take a look at it if they haven't in the last 6 months or 12 months, okay? All right. Before I get out of here, you know I've got that closing affirmation. I don't need more time. I need a better system. And I'm building it. My name is Naomi Saadiq. Thank you so much for joining the Abundance Blueprint podcast, where we don't chase abundance, we blueprint it. Remember to stay consistent, stay focused, and remember the goals, all right? I love you. Have a good day.